everybody, and welcome to my organized life. My name's Sky, and this is going to be my very first video on the channel, and I'm super excited to share with you guys. So I've just recently gotten into budgeting and planning back in close to the end of November, and I thought it would be fun to share my journey along with you guys as a beginner, because I watch a lot of other YouTubers that do budgeting and planning, and it just seems like they have everything together, and sometimes it's a little bit discouraging when they can have their budget done in like half an hour and it takes me like an hour and a half to figure everything out. So I just kind of wanted to share with you guys that it's not all rainbows and butterflies, and yeah, I'm also hoping that it will keep me accountable, because since I'm sharing my numbers with you guys and my budgets, I'm hoping that it will kind of keep me in check and help me stick to them. So that'll be one benefit if it does work. I do have my first channel is actually dedicated to adult coloring, so if that's something you're interested in, I will link it in the description and you can check it out. It's just a hobby channel, nothing major. So in this video, we are going to be closing my second paycheck in December, and I got a little bit ahead of myself because I'd already started my January budget before I even closed December or my second paycheck in December. So still working on how to do things and what order to do them, and I'm hoping that these videos will kind of help you guys see that you're maybe not the only ones that get a little bit ahead of yourselves. So I did buy the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck book. I did add my own quotes and just a few other online resources. So not all of this is her work. It's kind of a mesh of mostly her work and just a few other bits and pieces I've kind of thrown in there to make it my own. So with all that being said, let's dive into the video. So I bought the printable version of the Budget Mom's Budget Workbook. And I kind of added my own flair to the binder. I like doing it this way because I can print off the pages I need. I don't have all those extra pages. I can put three paycheck pages in if I have 3 paychecks during the month, or only 2. So for example, I've got 3 in January, so I've got 1, my second one, and my third one. But if there's only 2, I'd only have 2 of them. So I like that I can kind of have it exactly how I want. It was a little bit confusing to put together at times, especially since I wanted it front and back because I don't want to waste paper. So yeah, and I also couldn't wait, so I did start in December. This one is very plain. Actually, I lied. I started in November, so I do have November's in here. So again, pretty plain, just kind of roughly figuring it out. I actually started pretty much at the end of November. So this will be my first full month of budgeting. So like I said, I'm very new to this. So we've got December. Here's an overview of the month. Here was my first paycheck on December 4th. And then my second paycheck on the 18th. And then technically my first paycheck in January should have been out on the 1st, except it came on the 31st since the 1st of January is a holiday. But I'm still counting that as my January 1st paycheck, just to keep it a little bit easier. So I do like to keep track of my bi-weekly budgets as well, since I'm budgeting by paycheck. So I've already closed my first paycheck for December, and that's why this line is here dividing. None of this is colored. I like doing this so that way I can see how I am paycheck by paycheck and monthly, and also when I go to do it monthly, it's not super overwhelming because I don't have to add all of this stuff. I have this stuff already added. I need to account for this stuff. I'm only doing half the work technically at once, so that part is kind of nice. I do have this little bullet journal that I've been keeping track of. So here is my first paycheck in December, so everything red I was kind of over, which on my bills is really good because that was my MasterCard. So I was able to put some extra money in towards that because I had an extra $300 that month, which was awesome. I closed a secured credit card, and my funds from that secured credit card got put into paying off my other credit card that I'm keeping. So I've already got this one set up. So I did get rid of a couple categories. I did have a fun category. I don't use it. If we want to do something, I categorize it under miscellaneous, which I try not to spend much in that category, but that's what I do. And then also my holiday Christmas category turned into sinking funds. So I've got one less envelope for this month. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my highlighters, and I'm going to highlight the categories that I need. So pretty much need all of these except for this one. This one I removed. So I've got all of these ones. And then I'm just gonna keep track on a sticky note, I think. I've got it set up so that way next month I can track on the back of this. So this will be paycheck 1. I can track how much I spent and then just put it over here. And then it'll also be nice because I can just reference this when I'm adding the month together, which will be nice. So So now that I got those, I'm gonna grab this out. So I'll have to go through and find my budgeted numbers, but we can put the spent in. So I spent $127.97 there. Food is $26.54. Cab is $41.60 for lunch, $2.04 for sinking funds, $66.14 for pets, $0 for beauty, $97.98 for miscellaneous, $502.09 for bills, and I'm just going to add this $20 other down here. Okay, I'm gonna go through and grab my budgeted amounts. So let's see, for cab, 70, lunch, 70, ooh. I was looking at the budget amount, not the actual. So I actually budgeted $193.57 for groceries, $65 for food, $70. Pet was $60. Beauty, I actually budgeted $35. Miscellaneous was $100, and then bills. Instead of adding them all up because I know they're all in one spot here. These were all my bills, so it's $522.09. And I guess technically with this, I need to count my cushions as spent, because I had $10 cushion, so that adds $20 to that. So be $522.09. Yeah. Okay, so 1 at 93.57 minus 1 at 27.97. So there's a difference of 65.60 here. $38.46. 29. $28.40. Oh, my sinking funds. So I think with that, so I had my 123 plus my taxes, I think. Gives me the 198. Oh, I guess I've got this page here. Oh, I just put sinking funds 123. So why do I have 204 for sinking funds? Okay, my taxes is a sinking fund. So 123 plus 75, 198, 204 minus 1, oops. 204 minus 1 at 98, so that's $6, which was probably for my probably for my 52-week challenge, I think. It's strange that I didn't write that down. Okay, so I'm just going to put my actual budgeted amount, which was what, 198, 63 plus 7, oops, no, 123 plus 75, so 198. That's my budgeted amount for my sinking funds. So we're going to minus 204, so that one's in the minuses. So 60 minus 66.14. I did go a little bit over on cat food, not too bad. That one's up 35. That one comes out to 0. See, this confuses me because it says that I didn't go over on my miscellaneous, which means that I didn't write something down, because this is where I keep track of what I have in my envelope. So I started off with 100, and I should have been down by $17.99. So now I'm just going to go through and check. So on the 18th, I had a miscellaneous transaction. It's not on there. Oh no, it is right here. Okay, so that one's on there. The 20th, that one will be here. Yep. The 22nd, that should be cash. So 22nd. Okay, see, I've got Sev Scratch Pack here under miscellaneous. I put that under Christmas. Okay, so that makes sense. But so yeah, technically, I think if we added that, let's see what happens when we add. So we got 100 minus 97.98 minus 20 equals 17.98. So since I budgeted nothing for other, we are down $20 for other. So then this part always confuses me. So we're gonna go ahead and add everything up here. So 1 and so this all equals 13,1366. So if we go over here, something's not, oh, that's the wrong paycheck. Okay, 13,1366, so that's right. Okay, so then we subtract this amount. So we're just gonna add these up quick. Okay, so that's what that all comes to. So if we subtract that, it gives us 166.34. Which I believe should have been our starting balance for January. Okay, so I actually had 171.59 was my actual. Oops, sorry. So that's a difference of, so there's $5.25 more than I should have had left over. Which is weird, usually it's been under. So I'm $5.25 over what I should have, which I'm not gonna complain about there. I'm gonna mark it green because technically that's good, right? So these were all good. These were bad. Technically not too bad. This is really good. I'm happy for that. Okay, so now let's figure out the percents, which I never remember which way you have to do this. So let's go with my bills on this one. So 616.38, and I think you divide it by your income. Yeah, okay, so that's what we had there. I forgot to leave room for my rollover down here, so I'm just gonna go like this. Rollover equals 171.59. So that is how I did on my second paycheck in December budget. And I'm going to also close my monthly as well, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are liking the channel, please give this video a like and subscribe if you are interested in seeing more videos. Make sure you ring the bell if you want to be alerted when I upload, because for the first little bit it's going to be a little bit sporadic until I get into the groove of things. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying, and I hope to see you next time. All right, bye!